The wooded beardsman finally left the woods of Canada to come back to Maine for 2 weeks. It's been 5 years since we did the last videos together. This time, he brought his whole family, Courtney, his wife, and Holden, his son and prodigy, who just started his own YouTube channel, Holden Anton. We spent the first week baiting traps and having an adventure on the ocean with the pirate ship.
You could bow hunt from up here.
Oh yeah?
For sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that out on the Wooded Beardsman's YouTube channel. Our goal is to get the Wooded Beardsman on as many Maine-style catching cooks as we can while he's here, because they don't have lobster and striped bass in his neck of the woods of Canada. I did manage to catch a nice striper in Lincolnville, but... Oh man, this one's a monster. Flip it. Yeah, if we can.
Oh, that's a big one.
Ah, yes! Look at that!
Too big.
Too big. Look at that, mouth closed. Right over the limit by an inch. See you later, buddy. We stayed until well after dark hoping to get Chris and Holden onto a striper, but we only managed to catch some squid, which we ended up cooking on the new Catch and Cook kitchen channel. Then a few days later, at a different spot in Lincolnville, while the Wooded Beardsman was finishing up a Catch and Cook for his channel, I managed to get Holden on his striper.
I think I got a striper. Fish on. I can't reel this.
Keep it up, keep your tip up.
Rod tip up, rod tip up.
Tip up.
Oh, it's a big one.
Keep reeling him, keep working your way down here.
Come down the hill.
Yeah.
Let some slap. There you go.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. 29 and a half.
That's good.
That's a keeper.
Let's go.
No way.
Yes. Let's go.
How's that feel?
It's pretty nice.
Chris and I still needed one, so I've recruited some help, and we're heading down to Harpswell to meet up with them. We're going out on Brody's boat, and this is Dad, John.
Hi.
And we are gonna get on some striper, right?
That's the plan.
Striper and
Maybe some bluefish.
maybe some bluefish.
Maybe a shark.
Maybe a shark. The shark would be really cool. I keep catching them all over the place, but so far I haven't been able to catch a keeper and actually see what shark tastes like. So that was one of the things that's on my bucket list for one of these days.
Like everything's on the bucket list for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't. What have I caught? I caught squid,
Mackerel.
mackerel.
That's it.
That's it.
How did I?
Is that really it?
Yeah, that's really it.
How did I
Okay.
beat you to a striper?
I beat you to a striper. What are you talking
Well,
about?
yeah, but
I caught a
got
bigger
keeper
striper
one.
than you.
You live here. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. Well, I haven't really been out. You ready, Brody?
I'm ready. Let's
Ready.
do it.
Brody's a guide, Marsh River Outfitters. He took us out early this year, Chris and I, ground fishing. And you can check him out, linked in the description below. If you want to get on some adventures yourself here in Maine, you come up and you don't know what to do. Well, he does. He knows what to do, don't we?
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, we know how to catch them.
So,
3 fish on the agenda for today. We'll see how many we knock out and how big. It's a race to get the shot. Who gets the shot first, Holden? Me?
get the
You?
shot
Me?
first.
You?
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
I got it. No, it's my shot. I'm using this
He's
shot.
moving up now. He's got
You
it
got
first.
Oh, yeah. It's just like stacked like Lincoln logs or something.
Don't like Jenga.
Like Jenga, yeah, yeah. It does look like if you accidentally pull one of those out, will it stay up? Will it come down?
Yeah.
All right, first stop, some bait. What do you got? We got some boiling.
Right here, Olin. Right here.
oh. Plop it in there. All right.
Oh, you snagged it. Nice one.
I got the
Got
first
it?
catch of the day.
First one for the live well.
Did you bring a banana again?
No.
No, I threw the banana in the bushes. You did?
Did you bring the banana candy?
No.
No.
Yeah, actually-
I threw his banana in the bushes before we left, just to.
I wasn't
be
gonna bring it
sure.
on the boat. I was gonna
You-
eat it.
That's what you said last time.
breakfast.
You brought it. He said he brought it to eat before we left, and he was gonna eat it in the truck. I was just like, we're not risking it.
He got
Like,
banana.
I even
candy
went at
store.
the Dollar General. I saw there was banana granola bars, and I hid those on the top shelf, so he didn't grab them.
Dad, did you bring the banana candy?
No, I didn't.
If he ate banana, it's in him, and it's all on him that he's not catching. Not on us. This is what we're looking for you when you're out. That's the mackerels. Left-handed.
Really, they like that, so they'd be better than the other.
Yeah, right?
All right. Got one of every size on that.
All right. You got some too? Good.
There we go. Wow. Look at that.
Oh, I
That's
think
his
you won
trophy.
tiniest. little mackerels.
I think they might have just all got up.
Random piece of motorcycle art up there, I guess. I don't know what's going on. A couple skeletons taking a cruise through the woods. Time to stop for my breakfast. Made myself a fancy little thing with the salmon and lettuce and kimchi. That smoked salmon I did from the last trip is still so good. I've been eating that on crackers and sharing it with everybody. And now look at that. Doesn't that just look delicious? Looks like a hot mess maybe, but it's so good.
Cheeto! Yeah, come on! Cheeto! Yeah, fuck it!
Fishing food. Yeah, like you bring the worst stuff with you when you go fishing on a boat, I think. Like, except for me, I brought good stuff.
Yeah, in your food, you got so much like saturated fat and trans fat. Yellow 5, yellow 6. Like, look at my hands. I'm gonna get cancer.
Maybe the sharks like it.
Yeah, the jalapeno chips.
Yeah. We're at some rocks. We got our live mackerel.
Yeah, put me in, coach. I want to kick some butt.
You on? No way. All right, tip up, up.
Come on, swim towards me. Make it easier.
Keep your tip up. Hold on. Stop for a sec. Oh no, you're good. There we go. Oh, get in there. Hey! All right. That looks. Oh boy, that's gonna be a close one.
2 feet.
Yeah. Too short. Let her go then, I guess.
Yeah.
Say goodbye. At least you got nice fish. Beautiful
Wow,
fish.
they're fast. They're fast.
All right.
Yeah.
Holden's on
Up.
again.
Loosen the drag.
Nice. That looks like a good one.
Yeah, that's big. Okay, dead.
That's a better fish.
Good. Now walk it in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm fishing, you guys.
Squeeze the tail. Nope. You want it? 27 3/4.
No. Oh man.
Get a picture, buddy.
Go ahead.
There we go. Second striper of the day. Boom.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
How's it feel? You liking Maine now? You liking the ocean now?
Yeah, I like this part of the ocean.
You like Still must have some banana in your bowels there, Chris, you know, like somewhere deep inside. After a few hours and even fewer bites, we decided to push away from the shore, head 12 miles out, and see if we could do any better out there.
This some fish.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
gross.
that smells so good. What do you think?
No,
What are you doing?
it's so gross.
That's the smell of fish catching.
Yeah, I don't like fish.
Breathe it deep. Breathe it in.
Yeah.
All that stuff in the water, that little pieces. That's what we want. All that floating down, keeping the fish underneath of it. To fish the bottom, I tied up a 30-pound leader with 2 hooks on it, 1 circle hook with a little squiddy thing on it, tipped with a little bit of fresh squid, and then another little shrimp fly thing, tipped with a little bit of squid as well, and a 1-pound lead at the bottom here that Brody poured himself. Kind of gnarly looking thing, but it'll get the job done, get us down there, and get us on some fish.
And it's 2 pollock and a mackerel.
Hey, at least we're getting new species for me this trip. Fish on. Oh, there we go. Oh, a couple more pollock. That one's not too bad size. What do we got? What do we got this time? Oh, 2. That's all. 2. Deceptive. Oh. Well, hey, at least I'm knocking out the species game, so I'm up to 3. A beautiful cod. Man, that print is so amazing on those, huh? Leopard or whatever, right? Yeah. Like leopard print? Jaguar, is that what it is? Yeah. Cod are out of season right now, huh? There we go. That's better. That's better.
Cod. A big cod.
A big cod. That is. All right. Oh, you got the net?
Or should we, can I lip it? No, that's got teeth.
Pretty close.
Big. Oh.
That'd be a beauty to keep.
Oh man, look at that fish. Oh, is that beautiful or what? Oh, that's just almost a disappointment. It's so nice. Real,
I'm trying.
real.
It's 75 feet. It's gonna take forever.
It's not gonna take that long.
Oh, I do have some. Oh, I have a bunch.
Oh my goodness, giant mackerel. Of all the things,
Wow.
we have got the biggest mackerels. We just keep catching them here.
Oh my god.
That's unreal.
It's like sculpin. What? Those are good eating.
Weird looking fish. What is that? Sculpin.
It's a sculpin and it's puffing up.
Oh, is it toxic?
No?
Then why does it puff?
Oh, what is it? It's not mackerel, is it? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
whole stringer of them. One of these
Another fat mackerels. Wow. Oh, and you got another one of those guys.
Oh.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Pollock.
Oh, pollock.
Hey!
Oh, there's a bow right now. Oh, hold these on again.
Oh, that's
Oh, nice pollock. And then one of the others.
Look at that guy.
Oh, nice.
It's a fun looking guy, eh?
I want one of those. So like not the same fish. You got the sculpin over here, and that's the one, I can't remember the name of it. I just was catching them out in Washington and stuff. Completely different fish. So you're up another whole fish, Chris, in the fish game here.
Yep.
Species knocking down.
I'm still missing the striper. Come on.
On to something good?
I don't know. Feels a little heavier. Cunner.
Oh,
Something different anyway.
a cunner.
What's that?
Knocking out the species game.
Looks like a little smallmouth bass. Those are good eating.
Look at the teeth on that. Somebody needs to go to the dentist, the fish dentist. Some beautiful colors on those. Put them in the ice box.
Yep, you got them.
Ah! Goonies, what's he saying, Goonies? Hey, you guys! So we decided we had enough of the ground fish. We kind of caught like one of everything minus some of the bigger stuff that we would have liked to have caught out here, but we got some great eats. We're gonna go back in for some striper. Control some of these tubes with worms, some beautiful creepy crawlies. Look at those things. That's a face only a mother could love right there. Oh, he's gonna come out and try to bite me. Just slap your nasty little sandworm or bloodworm, I can't remember which one these ones were, on the back of your eel tube. Toss it in the water. We got lead core line on the rods, and we're gonna let out 2 colors, which means with the lead core line, each color that you let out before it alternates is 5 feet that it will sink at 2 miles an hour. Assuming you keep that regular speed and letting out 2 colors, it should sink to about 10 feet in about the 15 feet of water that we're trolling along, and we'll hook up, hopefully, on a striper. Those 2 colors match almost. That's ridiculous. Fish on. Can't tell on this rod if he's a keeper or not. Come on.
Oh,
No!
Oh, that was a keeper too.
Oh, that was too big. It was way too big. It was a
That was
tank. That his mouth was open. It could have like.
That was like a
It
high
was-
30s.
Yeah.
That was quick. Let's do it again.
That was huge.
Bluffed it right in front of the bow.
Oh. Bummer. Didn't even get to touch it. All right, we are back. We did our best, and it was pretty good, But some of the bigger ones we missed. Holden stole all the nice ones, but we still got some great cooks. And I'm really excited because I'm thinking with all those different species, it'll be really cool to do some multiple Gayutakus. Let's see what we can make of that and what yummy things we can make with it. Oh, it came. Oh, it's here, and oh, don't pay attention to that. That's for another video, the next video. But today's video is actually brought to you by the letter F for Fabric by Gerber Life. Wait, don't skip. I know you want to skip. You want to get to the adventure. We're going to do that in just a minute. The Wooded Beardsman and his son Holden will be down. We'll do the Gayutaku of his striper that he caught. But until then, give me just 2 seconds of your time. Let me tell you about Fabric's high quality term life insurance that's surprisingly affordable and easy to apply for. It's designed by parents for parents. Are you a parent?
I'm a parent.
I'm a parent.
I'm a parent. Therefore, I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you have kids? Do you want to leave something to them? Well, guess what? You can get $1 million worth of coverage for less than $1 a day. You can do it in less than 10 minutes. I did it in less than 10 minutes.
You could be covered right from your couch in under 10 minutes with no health exam required.
Or from your car. Just maybe pull over first. In bed, while you're doing the dishes, while you're in the bathroom, while you're playing with your dog, while you're working, while you're on the trampoline, while you're up in a tree, while you're in the pool. I can't touch the screen. So go to meetfabric.com/Fowler, linked right there in the description below, making it super easy for you. That's MEET fabric.com/Fowler. Take care of that family of yours and know that they're secure when you end up being off and on your new adventure, right? I think I hear them coming, and let's do a fish painting. Here we go. Hey guys!
It's been 2 days since Holden caught his striper on the beach, so we'll start with that one first.
In our big bag, let's bring them out. I've never done one that was gutted. I don't want to get it mess up its edibility or anything like that. So just cleaning it off, the slime off of it a little bit. That should do it. Just to break up that surface tension of any of the fish slime. One of these days I'll have like my own little Gayutaku shed, like another bunkie. We gotta get this done because Chris and Holden are gonna go cook it up too.
What are you doing in here, huh?
Gayutaku.
Gayutaku? Back in my day, you used to be one of your friends down the road. Get it?
Gayutaku?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't get no respect.
That's my 2-second special. Look for it on YouTube. Never. I'm out.
A little bit of dust on those.
Oh yeah, look at that, huh?
Yeah. To pin the fins, to keep the fins pinned. Yeah.
His mouth open. Alright, the part that always gives me the hardest time is somewhere when I go to press it down, I squeeze out a little bit of liquid here. And it ends up with like a stain on the paper and a streak.
Paint it. Moment of truth.
Alright, nice and even, bring it down, like so. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. How cool is that? That is probably the coolest one I've ever done so far. I mean, the salmon was pretty cool, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. Alright, now we gotta put the stamp on it.
This is amazing. Like, if this was on a shirt, I would wear it. I'm joking. I need 100. You guys sub so I can get this shirt.
It takes a lot to make the t-shirt, so I told Holden that he has to get 100,000 subscribers if he wants his Gayutaku turned into a t-shirt for himself. So if you want to head on over there to Holden Anton and subscribe to his channel and help him get to that goal and watch him grow as a YouTuber, that'd be cool.
And then we got fish from the other day. All of those other fish to do too.
The sculpin's gonna look really cool.
Yeah.
Chris and Holden went off to cook the striper while I hung out with Sparrow and worked on the rest of the Gayutakus of the fishes that we caught on our out to sea adventure. The sculpin thing was a little bit hard and I ended up with the tiniest bit of dry spot, but I decided to print 4 of them in a row to create kind of a poster thing, a little story of all the different species we caught that day. Unfortunately, I realized we had lost one of ours. The cunner that Chris had caught somehow got misplaced. Maybe we put it in the lobster trap and I didn't notice. But I was pretty happy with how it turned out. From the top down is 2 different types of sculpin, pollock, and the mackerel. But on our way out that next morning to bait the traps, I saw something popping on the surface. Turned out the pogies were in town. Pogies are a really fat, greasy fish. You can't use a sabiki to catch them like a mackerel, so you gotta foul hook them, which is a lot of fun because man, these fish fight when you hook them by the tail. We all took a turn real quick, filled the bait buckets, And these are my favorite bait for lobsters outside of the alewife, which are gone at this time of year, because they're so much tougher than the mackerel. When you stick these in the lobster traps, the lobsters love them. I've always caught a lot of good lobsters every single time I put these in the lobster traps. Unfortunately, when we got to the lobster traps, our earlier bait was pretty well chewed up. We ended up with nothing but some undersized lobsters we had to throw back, but now they're baited, and maybe tomorrow Chris and I can come back out and spend a little bit more time earlier in the morning and see if we can't get on a striper as well as catching that keeper lobster. Still on the hunt for that striper, we managed to hit the water by 6 o'clock in the morning. The fog was settled in and it was just a beautiful, quiet, calm morning.
Got one. Ooh, that's a perfect striper candy right there.
We managed to catch a few mackerel right off the get-go and put those in the live well.
That should do it. That's all we need.
So we skipped ahead after a bit of trolling to my favorite spot, and I hooked up a live mackerel on a slip bobber 2 feet off the bottom, about 20 feet down, and that's when it happened.
All right, watch your head. You're good. And there she goes.
There it is. It's down.
There it is. That's down. There we go. Fish on. It feels like a small one.
You didn't take it down too fast.
No.
What do you got?
Oh, now he's starting to play. Oh, over here. All right. Oh, he's good. He's good. Scoop him.
It's too far.
Scoop him. Reach. Reach. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's pretty good. He is. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. 28. We got to take the tape measure to him. He's 28 on this. This is just my cuts onto the deck. 28 1/4. With his mouth closed. All right, I got the tip.
Yeah, no, it's 28.5 now.
28.5 now?
Yeah.
We did it.
Yep.
We did it. Yes. 28.5. Oh my goodness. Yes. I know. Well.
I thought it was a good fish. I saw it flash.
I didn't think the way it fought at first. It must have just been swimming towards me. It just was like it was so
just slow.
It wasn't in the lip, so maybe because it was in the back of its soft palate, it didn't like the feeling of fighing.
Yeah.
You know, until it knew that time was up and stuff, that it was like not too happy about the being caught. So we'll just cut the gills here. There we go. All right, dude.
Good job.
All right, now let's
got her dialed in.
Yeah, we got it dialed in for sure. That took what?
Zach?
A couple minutes of being on the spot, huh?
Oh yeah, no, that's
barely.
Before we headed back in, we did go back over to the lobster traps, still hoping for that keeper lobster. No luck this time. Maybe tomorrow.
We might be buying lobsters.
That's tiny.
It's so small. We're not even measuring it. Here we go.
Think he's got any whole squid in there?
Maybe.
Where's its lungs?
Did you just say where's its lungs? No.
Say it again, Noah.
Let the record state.
You know what? Let the record say I almost looked for the lungs for half of a second when he said, "Where's its lungs?" And I was about to go. Oh, no. See, that's why it ate. There's like very little in its stomach here, like all that digested stuff. But it was hungry. Whatever happened to him, I don't know if he had a line wrapped around him, attacked by a shark or what. So I think I'm gonna face him in the other direction just so I can get that scar. And I think I will do a second print of mine and of just the head, and see if I can't do one with the head and then it chasing a mackerel, which would be kind of cool. But first we'll just get the good clean go of it. One for me, one for you guys.
For those of you that did comment below, I'm watching the entire video. I want that fish painting in our Washington salmon fishing. Here's our winners. Mama Dite 7445, American Bushcraft 9593, and Wozniak. Send us a message over on Fowler's Makery and Mischief contact page, and we'll send that rockfish painting to our first prize winner and t-shirts to the runners-up. Now for this episode and the striper painting, when I'm done with it, we're going to do something a little different, but everybody's still going to have a chance to get their hands on it. So stay tuned for that.
Mine was 28.5 and Holden's was 30.5. So 2 inches longer. We'll see what they look like side by side. It really looks like his is ginormous. I mean, and that's how it started too, the measuring, right? In Japan, they wanted to keep a record of the size of their fish and the fish themselves, and for competition purposes, the best way to be able to do, they were doing this catch and release, so I must have thrown it up in the boat, thing flapping all over, slapped it with some ink, and then like that, and probably didn't look as nice as all of this, but it gave them a record, and then they could release the fish and keep going, you know, because you know, guys, they like to compare their fish stories and the size of their fishes. I'm gonna try and put a piece of paper underneath. That way, after I finish the ends of it off, I can pull the paper out before the print. I don't have to. I can go a little quicker. It'd be fun as if I went to Japan and caught a fish and learned from a real master someday, right? And really became better at this. Really, really good. There we go. That worked really good, huh? Just pulling the thing off.
That's
paper.
Cool too.
Yeah, the tail.
If you did a whole outline, that'd be kind of sick too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's different than Holden's. It's got yeah, they get chubbier because as you do it, as you go around it and stuff, it picks up more. All right, mine, and then Holden's. More detail in the tail. The upper fin is kind of hard to do, but both times they kind of turned out that way with a little bit of more silhouette-y. I ended up getting a little, I don't know, that almost looks like the foam pad there. I picked up a little bit of detail from that, and I went a little shy here. But that one was for you guys. Now I'll try again one for myself, and it turned out pretty darn awesome.
It sort of looks like the pink carried over a little bit.
I think the blood did.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of blood on it from the fish itself. Noah, will you hold the rest of the paper? And let's try to do it together. Set it, and then just hold it right there. So that worked, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're almost done. We just gotta add some eyeballs to some of these, and Joe made us the frames this time. So we got some nice, more rustic frames for these. I gotta put the eyeballs on them and get them all finished up. And the stamp. I forgot. Gotta do the stamp too. That turned out pretty good. Problem with the stamps, the best stamp comes out with a marker on our stamping material. We ordered some new stamp materials because I'm going to keep doing this. Even though we're going to change it up a little bit, we might still give some away for free, but we're actually going to do something different this time so that everybody has a chance. It's up to you whether you get this one or not. What I mean is, we're putting this on eBay. This is the biggest one I've ever done, as far as effort and how much went into it and things like that, and it's kind of a big deal, I think, and it's really special fish. Salmon was a pretty special fish too, but we didn't ever put that out for everybody else to have one. Boom. Oh, that looks nice. That looks so much cleaner. That ink pad, for some reason, on mine, it ended up looking a little bleeded out. So let's frame this guy up, and we'll put it on eBay, and you guys can decide what it's worth to you, and to authenticate it or whatever, mark it for the future. It says right there, Zachary Fowler, 28.5-inch striper, Rockport Harbor, August 19th, 2024, signed by me, #1. So this is the #1 print of this fish print. And mine is marked #2, and then #3 is this guy here, which is my beautiful striper chasing the mackerel. I thought that turned out pretty good. Pretty stoked with that one. And then we got our last one, which I still need to take apart and make a scan of so I could send a copy for a poster to the Wooded Beardsman and Holden, because it took the 3 of us. I think I caught like a big pollock and, you know, and one of these guys, and Chris caught one of these, and Holden caught one of those. So it was our joint effort when we did that thing out to sea. So yeah, it's up to you guys. Put your bid in. May the best person win. One custom made #1 print from this year's striper. Beautiful. It's gash in his side right there. His little, you can kind of see it here on his tail. Is a little bit mangled. He had I think there's another one right here and right there. He really got nabbed by something. I think that's pretty darn cool, right? I'm having so much fun doing these. So now for those of you that have been wanting to have one, like, it's up to you. Your opportunity here to have one. And I think all the funds are gonna go towards a new boat, new adventures that we do on this channel, just stuff like that. Maybe if we start making more of a habit of this thing, we'll figure out do a charity one or something like that. Start doing some charity ones. I don't know if this is gonna go for less than $2 grand. Noah says 2 grand.
Noah says 2 grand.
That's the kind of thing that it should end at. It's like 2 grand or something like that. I think we're gonna start it at we'll start it at $100. And so, you know, nobody's interested, then that's what it went for, and you got it. It's up to you. So check that out there on eBay, and you could be the proud owner of a #1 first ever striper from this year. So, yeehaw. All right, we are down here at Pemaquid Point. Beautiful little place. We're trying really hard, our hardest, to get Chris on a striper of some sort before he heads home. I'm gonna cook my striper down here while we fish some more. We got Sparrow up there. What's she doing? I don't know. We got some more bait this morning, and no lobster though. We're striking out a little bit. I don't know, I think Chris's guts are still full of banana, and it's throwing the whole mess off.
Oh, it's done.
It's done?
We're good.
You already got rid of it?
Yeah.
It's gone all the way through and all out. Okay, so now you got it out of your system.
Not on the boat anymore.
It's not on the boat. We're not on the boat. Let's catch that striper. Just put a couple of mackerel and pogies that we caught this morning on some bobbers. I'm gonna put a little slip bobber knot on here. I got a live fish. I don't usually put these on after the bobber, but I kind of like with the dead fish, which is what we got in the freezer bag there. On these little sliding weights. Big old hook, swivel, a little weight, floating bobber that can slide up and down, and we got our little thing and our bead that stops at it, at our knot, so the bobber. So it'll sink down, and we'll try to keep it like 2 to 3 feet off the bottom. There you go.
All right.
Have at it.
I'll do my best.
We rescued him from the bilge of the boat. He's still kicking. Beautiful pogie here. We'll throw that on the hook. What do you got?
Snail comparison. Biggest, medium, smaller, small. Like this is what you think the smallest snail on Earth would be. This is the second smallest.
What? That thing on your fingertip? That's not way that's
That's
a snail.
the second smallest.
That's a snail?
You want to see the smallest? He flew away.
He flew away? How did he fly away? That's a snail. I cannot.
That's a snail.
There's no way that's a snail.
That's a real snail.
I can't see that. I thought my eyes were pretty good. I'm starting to wonder if I'm getting old. Does that look cool? What do you think? Is it gonna work?
Yeah.
Prep up our ingredients into the bowl on a tortilla. Since I don't have another bowl. Got our cutting board, which I still have to return to my mom out in Washington. Well, they'll give half of the mango to Sparrow. There you go. Trading. You want the pit? It's the pits. Dad joke. Put those in our tortilla, our serving tortilla. Red onion. Green onions. I would love that. Let's see, what can you do to help? Avocado. Oh, it was a perfect avocado too. There's all of our ingredients to whip into the tacos with our fried fish. So now we just gotta put the batter and other stuff together. All right, I think we'll do the tartar sauce now. Get all the pickle juice like that. You gotta wring out that pickle juice, otherwise your tartar sauce ends up too wet. Not quite as picturesque using a Ziploc bag, but I think it's gonna work a lot better for the tartar sauce. With our mayonnaise. Goosh it all up just right. Oh yeah. Maybe give it a little smack on the rocks to just work it in there. I wanna flavor that up a little bit, so we're just gonna adobo it. That will be, so it carries some of that flavor into our stuff. We grabbed for Chris so that he can have it. Some of this pancake. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's gluten-free. So, okay, so it's a lot of potato starches and rice flour, baking powder, and cane sugar. The usual stuff minus the flour. We have a dry bag for our fish, wet bag for our fish. We will add flour, buttermilk here. I'm just going by eye, like so. Stick our egg in there. Bloop. Just want to work it. Use those fingers. Work that bag. Flip it. Work it. Want to bring me some fire starter stuff? I think it'll be easier to get nice batter out of the bowl. Got some fire starter for me? Oh, that's perfect, hon. Good job. There we go. It's nothing like a big fish. It's just so easy to do. They're so quick. They go so fast. There. Couple little bones. We'll feed that crab. Big old piece of meat. Big old piece of meat. Big old fish nuggets.
Imagine if I fell on
Now, throw it all into the dry.
Don't even think I could share with you. Like, what's the point?
Tartar sauce, piece of fish, a little red onion, and some mango, a little green onion, avocado, the kimchi. All right, dinner's ready, guys. All right. You gonna be okay? Yeah. I should have given you the hottest piece of fish. All right, Lord, thank you for the adventure and Chris and the family coming to join us. Pray that you just bless Holden as he tries to become a YouTuber, and that he might have fun with it and do all kinds of fun videos that bless people.
To death right now?
In Jesus' name, amen.
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 All right, we're gonna give it a go. Oh my goodness. Mmm.
Got a big thumbs up.
That
Oh yeah, you like it? Is that the best fish you've had the whole forever, your whole life, or just
calamari is still better.
calamari still better?
With the sauce, it's like a 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there we
See?
go.
Shivering away as he eats his. Sparrow, what are you doing up here like Gollum eating your fish? Say, my precious.
No.
Every bite's giving me something different.
Yeah, because there's mango, avocado, adobo.
I could eat like 10 of these right now. Stacked. They're so good.
I think we nailed it. Striper by the sea. That worked out pretty good.
With this being our last day before Chris headed back to Canada and our last chance to get a keeper lobster and get him on a striper, we headed out with high hopes, and high hopes were not disappointed.
Oh, it feels heavy. Probably full of crabs. Full of crabs and a couple lobsters. All right, we got a good size boy. Feels heavy. Feels heavy. Is he big enough? Is he big enough? Oh!
No
We
way.
got our first keeper.
No way.
We got our first keeper by 1/8 of an inch. I thought he felt heavy in the hand. I was like, he's heavy. It's a boy with his little hard swim fins there. So we got a keeper. Woo! He's happy. Yeah. It's a good size.
Now that we had everything we needed, I drove over to the other side of the ocean and dropped Chris off on a deserted beach so that he could cook up some stuff for breakfast and finishing up a video he was working on called a mukbang. See that on his channel. On the way back in, I detoured to a really choppy spot where I knew there'd be some striper. We got a little bit wet on the way there, but it was totally worth it. Chris caught his striper.
We got a soaker.
Oh, it's in my pants.
It's everywhere on. Good thing it's a warm day. Keep going. Get it. Get some. Keep going, don't stop. Don't stop for anything, I'll get the camera. Check yours. Check mine. Come on, keeper. Keep it up. You're good. You're good. Yeah, he's fine. You got him. Keep coming. Oh, come on. Oh, it's nice, don't. Slow and easy. Yes! 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 Oh, that's gotta be the right keep. That's gotta be. Oh no, it's so chunky. Look at that. That's the slot right there. Here to here. Just under.
It wasn't a keeper, but nobody was disappointed. We managed to get on all the fish that we intended to, and now it was time to head in because the family was waiting for us.
All right, it's time for the final cook and the send-off of the Wooded Beardsman, Chris's, LeClaire's, and the family. What do we got left to cook?
Lobsters.
Lobsters.
Husk, and some fixings.
And some fixings.
Some special things.
Which, unfortunately, we had to buy the lobsters because we were able to get that one lobster, and that was it. Let's turn it to hot. We want sear on sear. Going for 500. 500. Right there. With the lobsters, some crab still.
Hanging out.
We gonna cook some crab too, or just? Ugh. That's good.
Yep.
He's teaching me how to slingshot because I'm not very good at it.
We're gonna have you hold either like so or like so, whichever way you feel comfortable with, and put it on top. Oh, we want it to be right in that, right there.
Okay.
All right, and let go.
That was kind of close.
It's just straight out. Yeah, you were straight out there. It was just a little low. All right, you ready to have a shoot off? He's picking his up off the ground. No, not ready. I've had some practice.
Well, yeah.
So, like, just like anybody else, don't let that bother you, because, like, it takes hours and hours of practice. All right, so you got it pouched right.
Oh,
That was pretty right in line. That was
that below.
Yep. You got it.
Let's go.
What was that?
Like
that was like
5.
That was like
5 or
6.
4.
5. I was 5 or 4 shots.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's pretty slick. Now that works good. I'm pretty impressed.
Right?
Yeah.
Going to get the lobster.
Ah, so cold. Run.
You gotta hold it down. You gotta. Are they in?
Oh, yep. And the lid's closed.
And the lid's closed. Now we gotta watch the lid and see if it jumps off, because they're like freaking out. Oh, you got film. Come on out.
Ah.
Great.
Go.
Come on. We're dying. We're melting.
Dude.
Leave some on the grill. Who cares?
Oh my god.
That's good. Who wants a piece of fish? Oh, somebody wants some fish. Butter likes it. That doesn't mean anything though. Butter would eat anything. She eats her own poop. I like it. I think it's adobo and crispy.
Yeah.
The lobster's on the plate, and should we say grace? Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for the visit and the fun times that we've had and all the catches you provided with us. And even thank you for Hannaford's when we couldn't catch lobster. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah, we had to cheat on this one, but that's all right. I know.
We could have all shared one.
Oh man.
Prost.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dip it in butter.
I gotta find my
Butter it
Oh,
first.
we've got a.
first time trying lobster. Ah man.
Not excited, huh?
No, dude, I don't know why, but I just don't like this. Like, what is this?
The
I don't-
body?
No, yeah, it's just weird. It's just not an animal that I really like.
There's a piece of cartilage in the middle, so
In the middle
bite.
of this?
Yeah, bite
Yeah.
lateral. Yeah, like that, and then just pull away.
Just like a regular lollipop. There's a stick in the middle.
It's way better than crab. I just don't like... just looking at that, I don't like it. But it
You don't
tastes-
like the look of it.
Yeah, it tastes okay.
What is that?
That's their stomach. That's everything they digested.
Holden, why won't you eat me? I love you, Holden. Hold me. Hold me, Holden. I love you, Holden.
It's so good. All right, all ready to send you guys off, and I got an SD card for you with some more underwater footage.
Thanks.
There you go. There's your Kayutaku of your.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know what this was.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
So now you guys got to find some way to frame it or something.
This
Got
is
it on the
huge.
wall.
And then this is for you. It's the Young Traveler's Gift. It's about 7 decisions that Andy Andrews found that made like the biggest difference in like all of our like all the famous successful people over history, like Abraham Lincoln and all kinds of people. And so he found, as he studied history, like what were these 7 decisions that made people successful. And then there's the adult version for you two.
Oh.
And then you still haven't eaten this. You keep the whoopie. All right. You gotta try the whoopie
I
pie.
know.
The Maine whoopie pie. You came all the way to Maine and had lobster and everything else. I'll live vicariously through you.
It's so sweet.
It's so cakey.
Also, first thing in the morning.
This is my breakfast pretty much.
Yeah, that should sustain you for your 14-hour drive back to home. We did pretty good. We nailed pretty much everything we sought to do, and nobody got hurt. And
Nope.
my fingers all hurt. I don't know about you, but all the
the spiky bits. I got lots of spiky bits.
yeah, all the lobster traps hauling, and my fingers have gotten like so many different sabikis stuck in the tips of them right now in different places that like they're all tender and stuff. Like so many days of fishing in a row.
Cool. Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
All right.
Like I said to Chris, like I just want to go down there so Zach can cook for us. And then he did, and it was awesome.
Right.
There's something to do on our ride.
All right. See ya. All right. Bye. Wait. Canada's that way. Canada's that way. I don't know where they're going. They're headed towards the sea. They're going the wrong direction. They're probably gonna go. The GPS probably takes them up and back that way. All right, they're gone. Thank God. No, I'm just kidding. Oh wow, we had such a good time. I have a lot to do still. Taking one of those e-bikes all the way to Vermont. I'm gonna do a no food, no water, no shelter, no money, like this. To pockets completely. Did the pockets still do that? Yeah. Completely turned out and head for a 300-mile trip back to my old stomping grounds in Vermont. And I have to earn money along the way, collect bottles and cans, whatever it takes, you know, go to a soup kitchen if I'm doing really bad, sleep under a bridge, whatever it takes, you know, to make it to Vermont and fish my old stomping grounds where I came from, where I was born, Rutland, Vermont, 300 miles. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Fowler out. You can even apply for fabric while you're picking wild mushrooms. Just make sure you finish applying before you go start eating wild mushrooms. I don't know what this one is. Yeah, seriously, do not just eat random mushrooms unless you know what you're doing, but do definitely check out our sponsor for today's video and get yourself applied for life insurance in less than 10 minutes. Go to meetfabric.com/Fowler, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Fowler out. Noah! Still working.
It's great.
Good old Samsung, sponsor us. No, I'm just kidding.
In the middle of the